and welcome back. So we're finally going to be chasing our guy. I chose Yasuga because his comments about not wanting to get married just made me want to ruin his life. So we're gonna go ahead and chase Yasuga from the Purple Clan. Or how do you say that in Japanese? Murasaki, I think is what it is. Anywho, without further ado, let's go. Yes, I've completed delivery. Woo! Someone's excited to have a job. I know. Oh, you're cute. 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 To be honest, I'm glad my first delivery was here. At least I know where things are. Next. Daifuku peeked his head out of my bag and I rubbed it gently while I pondered. I should look for my husband now, right? Yeah, we've kind of been procrastinating for about 2 weeks. I mean, she has quite a bit of time, but before that, oh, there's procrastination again. Before that, I should probably go to Yomi again, don't you think? I mean, there could be more letters waiting for me. She really doesn't want to get married. I don't blame her. Oh, I love it. I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just that I want to make sure I do the best job I can on my first day. You don't have a boss. You are the boss. Like, no one's gonna fault you for anything. No letters to deliver. I know, Daifuku. Since we're here in Yomi, why don't we go and see Juliet? He's like, whatever. You're not gonna find a husband anyway. I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh, I don't see Yosuga or Camila around. I wonder if they're in the back. I looked around the main hall, but they were nowhere to be found. I'll just have to look around and try to stay out of everyone's way. Ooh, pretty room I've never been to. As I exited the hall into the corridor. What's that? Upon closer inspection, they appear to be cherry blossom petals. Cherry blossoms! The pink petals were strewn about the polished floor. They're real, but why are they down here? I casually looked outside the window and gasped at the sight. Does he have a... Before I knew it, I was slamming open the door leading outside. He has a garden? Oh my gosh. And it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love this man. Ah. I ran towards the giant tree with its branches spread above the garden. See, this man got some taste. Just saying. The tree's unique aroma drew me toward it, and I reached out to carefully touch its bark. It's real. It's a real cherry tree. Petals must have fluttered through. How is it growing underground with no sun? I guess the fake sun they have down there works. The petals must have fluttered through the window and into the corridor. How? I thought the flowering season ended. This tree is in full bloom. Well, I mean, it is underground, so it wouldn't have the cooling or anything going on. I looked up the tree and saw for myself that it was real. Flowers quietly fell to the ground, covering the garden in pink. Oh, there's cherry blossoms are the best. Do these always bloom in Yomi? Or maybe this one's just a late bloomer. Regardless, this is amazing. I'm dating the man just for the cherry tree in his garden. I stood and gazed at the tree for a while before returning inside. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa, jeez. I get, dude. The voice called out to me the moment I shut the door to the garden behind me. Hi. I frowned a bit before quietly looking away. Two drunks who could barely even stand were hobbling toward me. That's when you walk away. You need to walk away quickly, girl. Oh, gross. How about no? These people, I can't believe they are this drunk so early in the day. Well, I mean, some people's daytime is other people's nighttime. Just saying. Depends on the shift we work. Judging by their color ribbons, they were with the yellow and the jade. Oh, green? Are we referring to green jade now? I recall being told there were recreational permits. I know they're guests of Yosuga's, but I'd rather not get involved with them. My dance is sacred and done only in prayer to the Lady Lady Amaterasu. I do not dance for entertainment.
まあまあ、そう冷たいことをおっしゃらずに。
Ugh, this is why I don't like hanging out with drunk people for this very reason. They get weird. Ah! He pulled me in close enough that I could smell the alcohol in his breath. Ew. Plus it smells
こち
nasty.
らで楽しみましょう。
It tastes nasty too. I don't get it. Like, alcohol tastes gross. It smells gross. I don't like being around drunk people. I know, I'm such a killjoy. I just think that people who have to get drunk are actually extremely boring people to be around. They both pulled on my... Like, if you have to be completely wasted to have a good time, then oh my gosh. Sorry. Anyway, they both pulled on my hands forcibly. I couldn't wrench myself from their grasp. Unhand me at once.
良いではありませんか。なんでしたら望みの金を支払いますゆえ。
Okay, she's not a prostitute, you douchebag. Like, seriously, what's wrong with these people? Unbelievable. They're completely lost their minds.
お二方、戯れはそこまでで
Is
す。
that my future husband? It is. Hi. Hello. Yosuga. My hello. Anyway. Huh?
それ以上彼女に何かしようものなら、
Thank
二
you.
度とこの資金城への灯籠は叶いませんよ。
Yeah. Unacceptable, dude. I could tell their drunk and stupor lifted immediately. The man loosened his grip, hearing Asuga's intimidating voice.
誤解なさるな、地獄殿。私たちはただ敬愛するオランピア様と親睦を深めよ
Don't be
う
trying to
と。
play these games. This dude knows what you said.
そうですぞ。
Mm-hmm.
決して狼藉を働こうと思ったわけでは。
See, this is why I like the intimidating dudes.
彼女は私の大事な客人です。
Intimidating to other people, not her.
先ほどの非礼を今すぐ詫びてください。
Yosuga, you don't need to...
それとも奥方や軍にここでの振る舞いをすべて密告されたいですか？
Push the button. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, you gotta get court-martialed. Yeah. Do it. Inform.
今一度だけ申し上げます。彼女に詫び、速やかに中にお戻りください。
申し訳ありませんでした、オランピア様。
It's not an excuse,
少
dude.
々酔っておりました。お許しください。不快な思いをさせてしまいましたことを。
If it was the alcohol, you'd still be drunk right now. Starting to fight.
何卒ご容赦を。では。地獄殿には頭が上がらない。ここでのことを上に知れたら。まったくだ。私など。
See, they're just crappy people.
いやいや。とにかく戻ろう。
Ugh. They're scared. Well, the dude's like the leader and mob man down here. They seem to be afraid of something, judging by their mutterings. And hasty return to the room. Oh, I get it. Okay.
悪いことをしてしまったね。申し訳ない。
So it's like these people come here to do things, but he has eyes and ears everywhere, right? So he knows everyone's dirty little secrets, and they can't touch him down here because he's like the leader. And so he can like blackmail anyone and everyone because people get stupid when they're drunk and they let things slip and they do stupid things when they think. It's like going to Vegas. You know, those people are like, stays in Vegas. I'm like, no, hun, nothing stays in Vegas. That's just the catch. That's just a line to get you in. It's more like you're getting blackmailed from Vegas. Huh? No, I should be apologizing to you. I was one wandering around without permission. You should be able to walk around the hotel without being attacked. Sorry. Or a hot spring. Bathhouse. It's nothing really important, but I brought Daifuku with me today, and I wanted him to see Juliet.
ああ、そうだったんだね。
I
カ
love
メリ
him.
アもそのあたりにいると思うん
Even
だ
with
け
his
ど。
pipe in his hair. Don't worry, I'll go and look for her.
いや、僕もちょうど休憩しようかなと思っていたところなんだ。時間があるならお茶を飲んでいってよ。
Okay. Suddenly, Amelia came prancing towards us. Yeah, it's my girl. Hi, my
手紙
sweetie.
の配達はいかがでしたか？
She's so cute. I love her.
嫌な人に会ったりしましま
Oh.
てか
You
てかてかみ
is she malfunctioning? What's going on? Amelia?
切れた。
What? Huh?
やっぱり休憩だな。ついておいでよ。
Does she need some like double A's in the back? As Yosuga spoke, he gently picked Amelia up and began to walk. Remember, she's a doll. She's not like I'm still stunned, but followed after him quietly. She like needs batteries or something. She's like a robot kind of thing. Or maybe it's a spirit in the doll. I don't know. First thing I noticed was the aroma. I think I would feel sick in here, honestly, with all the smells. It was unfamiliar, but not unpleasant. Oh, maybe.
適当に座っていいよ。カメリアを起こしたらお茶の支度を手伝ってもらうからね。
Sure. My voice shook a bit as I glanced around the room. This room feels different from the one I bathed in before. There was a mortar and wheel pestle, a scale, and variety of dried fruit peels and roots lined up on nearly every surface. So it's like an apothecary. The furnishings were also quite elegant. Wait, is this Yasuga's personal room? Jeez, dude. Ooh, sorry. Mysterious aromas seem to be made up of multiple fragrances. So yeah, it's like an apothecary then. Is that what it's called? An apothecary? Anyway. The countless medical ingredients blended together in the room to create a unique scent. I think it would make me feel sick, to be perfectly honest. It's strangely soothing. Wouldn't mind staying here just to breathe it in. Ah, girl, you're gonna be staying here for other reasons. As I sat gazing around the room, I suddenly heard an unusual sound. Oh, she has to, yeah, okay. It's like clockwork. He has to spin the key on the back. That's spring. Look at Camellia and saw a large spring coming out of her back. Yeah, she's a robot. So she really is a doll. The words escaped me involuntarily at the sight of her. So sorry, it was rude of me to say that. She just seems so human.
実際よくできた人形だと思うよ。動きも喋りも滑らかで、
I'd be
客の
shocked.
中には後から知って驚くものも多い。僕だけでは手が回らないこともあるから、カメリアにはとても感謝しているんだ。
Yosuga wound the spring with an expert hand. It seemed he had done this countless times before, but even now he worked carefully. You could tell by his gentleness that he treated her with kindness and respect.
気づいた時には巻き直してやってるんだけど、忙しく動いてる時は切れやすくて。
Maybe there's not a place where she can just like wind it herself.
前は廊下に倒れて、運悪くそのままになってしまってね。人形だと知らなかった客が死体だと怯えて大騒ぎになったことも。
I know I shouldn't laugh, but just thinking about this situation is funny.
よし。
Yeah, it's just like,
そろそろ
is
起
she
きるか
okay?
な。
Ah, my girl's back.
もしかして僕
Hey,
ま
sweetie.
た寝てました？
Hey, sweetheart. Good morning, Camellia.
おはようございます。ヨスガ様もいつもありがとうございます。
She's so cute. I love her.
お手数をおかけしました。切れそうだったのでゼンマイを巻いてくださいってお願いしに来たんですけど、間に合
そういうこともあるさ。今日は彼女しかいなかったから死体扱いされずに済んだね。
あの時は大変でしたね。間が悪く軍の方もいて、ヨスガ様が殺人犯になるところでした。でもヨスガ様は巻き方が丁寧で優しいので、いつまでも寝ていたいくらいなんですよ。
You can tell when you're being wound?
なんとなく意識はあるんです。手足が動かないだけで。
That would be terrifying.
それでゼンマイを巻き出すと、まぶたの向こうや頭の中が明るくなって、
Yeah, that would be
もうす
terrifying.
ぐ僕は目を覚ますんだなってわかります。
How interesting. Ah, now that's terrifying.
でも最近よく眠くなるので、ふう、そろそろつくよみ様に調整してもらうべきなのかもしれません。
Yeah, go see Yomi. How interesting. Couldn't help but repeat the same response.
カメリア、起きてすぐで悪いんだけど、お茶の支度をするから手伝ってくれる？
Bye. Let's just chill here. Soon after, a variety of sweets were brought in, filling the room with wonderful aroma.
キキキキキ
Got you some food, Daifuku. Daifuku poked his head out, sniffing along the way. Camellia pulled him out of my bag.
あ、お前また太ったんじゃない？まさに大福。
She's cute.
食べちゃうぞ。
Yep.
キキ、
No.
オランピア様が優しいからって食べ物をねだりすぎたらダメだよ。キキ、
No, I'm gonna still overfeed you, Daifuku. Don't worry.
チチ
Voice of
キキ
disappointment.
キキ。
Just saying things. Come to think of it, aren't Romeo and Juliet names from a storybook?
読んだことありますか？
It's a play, and I hate the play. I am not ashamed to say that. I hate Romeo and Juliet. Yes, there was a book like it in the library at the manor.
僕はヨスガ様からいただいた本で読みました。それでね、読んだ時には素敵な話だなって思ったんです。人間はこうして誰かを愛するんだなって。
No, that's how hormonal teenagers jump at everything. Like, Romeo meets Juliet because he's chasing this other girl that he claims that he is madly in love with. And the moment he sees Juliet, he goes, damn, that girl's hot. I'm gonna go for her instead. Like, that is how they meet. And then it's just, I can't. Maybe because I'm not, even when I was like in high school, I didn't like the story. I was like, really? I don't know. If you like it, all power to you, but I hated that story. I hate Romeo and Juliet. I more like, what was the other one? Much Ado About Nothing, and what was it? Midsummer's Dream, and what was the other one with I liked his other plays, to be perfectly honest. It's just Romeo and Juliet just never really hit. I didn't like it.
きっと魂の半身っていうのはこういうことなんだろうなって。でもね、今は少し反省しています。最後は二人とも死んでしまうので。
It just goes back to the whole emotional teenager thing, because if Romeo didn't, well, first of all, she should have. I know with the whole plan and whatnot and things fell through, but like, he should have not like been overly emotional, killed himself right then and there, because she would have woken up. That was the whole plan. She was gonna fake being dead, and then she was gonna wake up from the potion that whatever, and then they were gonna run off. But like, because he was so like jumping to conclusions so quickly, he killed himself, and then she woke up and went, Ash, he died. Well, she killed herself. I didn't like it. You're right.
ジュリエットが死んだと勘違いしたロメオが自殺。それを知った彼女も後を追って死んでしまう。すごい愛だなと憧れはあるんですけど、でもやっぱり生きていた方がいいですよね。
Yes. If only they could have lived. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, if only they could live happily together.
ですよね、です
Hey,
よ
I'm
ね。
actually making decisions now. Only took like, what, like 8 hours to get here?
それに比べたら
She's adorable.
大福なんて大きな服ですよ。
I thought it was
絶対に
food.
幸せになれそうな良き名ではありませんか。
Sure. I can't tell her I named him that because I found him munching on a daifuku rice cake in my room. She didn't give any thought. She's like, oh, he's eating daifuku. I wish I gave it more thought. How embarrassing.
僕は好きですよ。
It is a
こ
cute
の
name.
名、可愛がってあげてください。
Yes, of course. I promise I will.
キキキキキキ。
Daifuku climbed up to my shoulder and squeaked with pride. He's a cutie.
そうだ、さっきは大変でしたね。酔っ払い。あんな時はすぐにヨスガ様の名を出してください。すぐに逃げていきますから。
Get to be the mistress of the bathhouse. Oh, I'm so excited. Recalling the previous exchange, I quietly asked her a question. Say, Camellia, is there a reason why people are so obedient towards Yosuga? Because he's
ここは
scary.
豪華で素敵なお風呂屋さん。心も体も裸になる場所です。
Okay, but why are they afraid of him?
なので人間は気が緩んで、いろいろ喋ったりしでかしたりしちゃうんですよ。
Wait, so mean he has information that he can use against the people who visit? Yeah, I called it. Exactly.
違いますよ。顧客情報の管理です。
Makes sense now how those two hurried away. They acted in such a way while drunk, there's no telling what else they've done that they'd want to keep secret. Yeah? Well, I guess it can maintain order here. Yeah, it's
で
not that
は僕はそろそろ行きますね。支度途中の部屋があったので。
it's not that he is blackmailing, but the prospect that he can use the info against him, which is a double-edged sword, because if they were smart, they would probably want to axe him, but they wanted to keep going to the bathhouse. I'll see you later then. So, just as Camellia left, Yosuga came in. Hi.
お待たせ。七色の小籠包が蒸し上がったよ。
Oh,
ケーキ。
xiaolongbao. Yosuga, they look really delicious, but I didn't order any.
大福を可愛がってくれてるお礼と、さっきのお詫び。
Earlier? You mean those drunks? That didn't bother me at all. I mean,
さあ、遠慮なく。ほら、大福餅も用意した
prepare
よ。
some daifuku for daifuku. Hey, you're teasing us, aren't you? Yes, he is.
いやいや、言われてみれば確かに似てる。ほら、並べるとそっくりじゃないか。
Why would I ever tease you? Ah, he's so cute. Look at him. Daifuku was sitting next to one of the round white daifuku lined up on the plate. He's so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. He's right. I think he's a lot fatter than when I first met him. Maybe I should cut back on his snacks. Yeah, you're overfeeding your pet there.
僕も好きだよ。大福餅。真っ白で甘くて、柔
Ah,
らかくて。
he sounds sultry when he talks like that. Ah, I like him too, but how much is
ほら、見て。
you gonna feed me? What? Ooh. They're all in different colors. So cute they are. Look, that looks delicious.
薄紅色のがカニで、橙色が唐辛子で、黒いのがごまで、黄色がチーズで、薄緑が翡翠、薄い水色がホタテ、青がフカヒレ、薄紫がエビだよ。
I don't think I've ever had shark fin. I don't think I ever want to have shark fin. Scallop. That look delicious. I'm happy to pay for them. So I hope you're not going to tell me these are all on the house too.
お礼だからね。
Yeah. Your words are enough. Thank you.
なら、無事に手紙を配達し終えたお祝いとか。
It's our grand opening celebration. I can pay.
ならここの主である僕の
Just
休
take
憩
it. He's not
に
gonna make you
付き合っ
pay.
てくれたお礼とか。
Fine.
そもそも頼まれもしないうちに持ってきたのは僕だよ。
Well, I guess it'd be rude to keep refusing his offer, but
僕とお茶を飲むのが死ん
shower
で
you
も
with
嫌
affection.
というわけでないのならくつろいで言ってよ。
Nah, man, no. I wouldn't be sitting here if that were the case.
それはよかった。なら全部遠慮なく平らげて言ってね。
Okay. I wasn't going to be able to talk myself out of this. I decided to accept his offer and spread the napkin across my lap.
時間があるのなら本当にゆっくりして言っ
Can I
て。
live here? Just
大
let me
福の
live
命
here.
の恩人に
Show
こ
him
れ
a
くらい
stick.
はさせてほしい。
I didn't do anything special.
君はいつもじっとしていなくてあっという間に飛び出していってしまうから。
You think? Wonder if he thinks I'm too restless.
それとさっき言いそびれた。配達お疲れ様。無事に帰ってきて何より。
Thank you very much. I'll keep doing my best. I felt a bit embarrassed to be praised, almost as if I were running a child's errand. But something in the way he said it kept me from feeling bad about it.
大福と一緒に迷子にならなくてよかった。
Today's delivery was to the Yellow District.
そうだったね。
Yeah, I know that district
で
very
も
well.
今となっては懐かしいな。大福がいなくなった時にはカメリアや店のものとあちこち探したんだよ。でも結局見つからなくてね。つくよみだけはそのうち戻ってくるなんて平然としてて。
I'm sorry, I never thought that he could have come to the surface from Yomi.
なのにそんな丸々と太って元気そうに戻ってきたものだから拍子抜けした。
キキキキ。
大福を助けてくれたのが君でよかった。
So he just kind of wandered up to the surface. His gentle smile and soft voice made me feel embarrassed. Maybe I had become too unaccustomed to hearing praise from anyone. I swear I can read. Aren't Camellia and Juliet sad without him? I'm just worried about whether it's right for me to keep him like this.
君に勝ってほしいというのは本心だと思うよ。なんというか驚くほど
I'm
カメリアは君のことが好きみたいだから。
I'm fond of her too. Really? Well, I like her too, yeah.
友達になりたいなんて言い出した時は本当に驚いた。他の客にはあんなこと絶対に言わないんだけどね。
Really?
憧れもあるのかな。
I will.
仲良くしてやって。
She's cute. Of course, you don't have to worry about that. Suddenly, his expression clouded for a moment.
実は個人的にもう一つお詫びがある。
An apology for what?
君が初めて読みに来た日、天女島のことを思い出させて泣かせてしまった。
Oh yeah, I forgot I
赤
did
座
that.
や黒羽もいたからかな。必死に我慢してたよね。
Oh. That was...
僕の気遣いが足らなくて申し訳なかった。
You don't have to apologize. I can't help acting like a child sometimes.
大人とか子供とかという問題じゃない。
Yeah, I mean,
誰
it's
だ
so
って
like
故郷や家
you
族が
lost your
恋
family
し
in
く
a
なるも
normal
の
way
だ。
anyway. Yosuga. Sorry, need water. He was smiling, but there was a faint shadow in his eyes. I wanted to ask him about it, but we hadn't known each other very long yet.
さあ、小籠包が冷めないうちにどうぞ。
Thank you very much. Seeing them in 8 different colors is really quite something.
翡翠麺っていうのがあってさ、ほうれん草で緑色にするんだけど、
They're good.
それで他にも色をつけてみたら面白いかなって。
Jade? Well, I guess I ought to try the green one first. I carefully lifted up the green Zhoulongbao with my chopsticks. I can't pronounce that right, I'm sorry.
君の今の顔を厨房の料理長が見たら泣いて喜ぶだろうな。
Ah. I instinctively looked away. I'm sorry, I've forgotten my table manners.
そうは言ってないよ。
Hmm.
本当に美味しそうに食べるなって褒めたんだ。
It is delicious. I'm amazed at how wonderful all the food is here. You serve dishes that I've only read about in books and some that I've never even heard of before.
それも伝えておく。
I carefully cooled a piece of a different color and gave it to Daifuku.
大福はここにいた時より幸せだろうな。
Why? Because she fattens him up with all the food. What do you mean?
君に甘やかされ
He is
可
pampered.
愛がられて。
Thought about it for a second, then gave an honest reply. I might have said it before, but he's like a friend to me. I've been alone at the manor all these years, so I was really happy when Daifuku came.
つくよみが大福を探さなかったのはもしかしてこうなることを分かっていたのかな。
I always say his name wrong, but sorry, it's just hard. Tsukiyomi is he knows all. Huh? I couldn't laugh at what he said. The advice Tsukiyomi gave was often quite mysterious. Is that true, Daifuku?
キキキキキキキ
Hmm.
キキキ
Hmm.
キキキ
These little mice are interesting. And they're cute. I feel like you're trying to tell me something, but if only I could understand what you're saying, Daifuku.
カメリアはジュリエットと話せるみたいなんだよね。よく一人と一匹で会話しながら廊下を歩いてる。
Are dolls able to communicate with them?
人形だからというより、つくよみが作った子だから不思議なことができるんだろうと理解している。
I see.
つくよみ本人が不思議の塊みたいな男じゃないか。まれびとって本当に神様みたいだよね。
The god of the moon. I know. I've always thought Tsukiyomi was different from everyone else because he is. He's an immortal god of the moon. But back then, I assumed it was because he wasn't from Tanyu Island.
ああ、でも誤解しないで。僕はつくよみのことが嫌いでこんなことを言ったわけじ
I
ゃ
wonder
な
where
い
his
よ。
sister is. Is she like locked in the cave? Is that what's going on? I know his mom's locked down in the pool of water down there.
彼のことはこ
Oh,
の
kind
島
of
で
his
一
mom?
番尊敬してる。僕の人生に多大なる影響を及ぼした男だからね。
I mean, technically, he came out of his dad's eye, so I don't know if she's. I guess she would be his mom. I don't know. Really?
あの花占いはつくよみの直伝だよ。
He did he? I looked at the table with the medicinal ingredients. There was a water basin with flowers there, too. You remember when you told me I'd meet my soulmate one day? Could you tell me what happens next?
そう続けてやらない方がいいよ。それにもう出会ってるかもしれないだろ。
Yes, I'm talking to him right now. But everyone keeps running away from me at the plaza. It's like everyone's afraid of me.
そうなのか。
Yeah, it is.
でもさ、広場なんてつまりは初対面の男だ。君を騙そうとするやつだっているかもしれない。君の周囲の信頼できるものの中から選んだ方が安心なんじゃない？
Well, I mean, all of you were strangers first. Those around me.
赤座はもちろん、黒羽や時貞はみんないいお婿さんにな
I'm
る
here
と
to
思う
ruin
け
your
ど。
life, sir. I'm here to lock you down. Huh? I almost dropped my plate at his son's suggestions.
もしかして全く眼中になかった？
No, she didn't. I mean, I guess a little bit.
信頼するあまり男性とは思っていなかったと。
Well, I do trust them, I think, but
彼らなら僕も自信を持っておすすめできる。
I'm
検
here to
討して
ruin
み
your
た
life.
ら。
I'm here to take you away from the single
そ
life.
の時は責任を取って私が相手を務めます
I do like Akaza, but he's locked, and I wouldn't do his first anyway. I like Kuroba though too. No, not a chance. I like her attitude.
向こうの部屋に診察台という名のベッドがあります。あなたが望むのなら
I love
今
Kuroba.
すぐにでも後
I've
輩に
dated guys like I've dated people like him. They're funny. He doesn't seem like a bad person, but I bet he says that to every girl he meets. Yeah, I dated a guy who was essentially a man whore.
僕はね、美肌に興味があってここに通ってます。おすすめですよ。
Toki-sada's cute, but he's too young. I think he's 17, so that's no. Nah. I know she's 18, but I'm not, so it just he's nice and bright, but I thought 17-year-olds couldn't marry yet. Do I even deserve to choose a husband like this in the first place? Well, they did tell me I could, but
なんなら黒羽たちの情報をもっと教えようか。
I want you. Huh? I stared intently at Yusuga's face.
20歳だよ。 でも僕は荒廃しなくていいと
See, I'm
偉い
gonna
人
ruin
に
your
言われてる
plans.
からね。
I'm ruining your plans, sir.
死ぬまで独り身で遊んで暮らす予定。
You can kiss the single and carefree life. Bye. You're marrying us. That's right. Yosuga doesn't need to get married. No, I think I'm fine for now.
そう、遠慮はいらないよ。僕だって友達に幸せになってほしいし。
I do trust them, but I think I want to try finding somebody on my own.
負けず嫌いだね。では健闘を祈る。
I'm gonna ruin his life.
まあヨスガ様ったら私がどれだけお願いしてもそのお部屋に入れて
Oh,
くださらないのに。
jealousy. Well, I'm better than you. After enjoying my tea, I stepped outside his room and immediately heard a merry voice. She had shining gold hair and a yellow color ribbon. Okay,
や
go
は
get
り
step off.
白のお嬢さんはここでも特別扱いなの？それともあなたにとっての特別？
Well, I can tell you why he doesn't invite you into his rooms. You're a bitch.
彼女はただの友達ですよ。
では私もお友達にしてくださいな。
He wants actual good friends, not people like you.
それはいけませんよ。あなたがここでしか会えない恋人は
Oh, she's even
とても嫉妬深い。ここに出入りしているなどと知れたら僕は刺し殺されてし
It's
まい
like
ます。
my life's more important than a fling with you, chick.
もういつもそうやって逃げて。
Why do people like this not realize that they're actually kind of turn off for a lot of guys? Not all, but like.
オランピア様、このヨスガ様に騙されないようにね。こうして優しく微笑んでいても本当はとてもずるくて恐ろしい方よ。
Just the way I like them. I was taken aback and slightly irritated. I wasn't sure why that irritated me. Did you like?
僕の恐ろしさなどドーマ殿にはとても叶いませんよ。どうぞここでの遊びが地上に知られぬよう
Doma
お気をつけください。
sucks. I hate him so much. She gave a visible. Wait, she's Doma's lover? Gross.
失礼しますわ。
Oh no, he's playing on the thing that people think that we are Doma's lover. Ugh, so gross though. It's good that he's not as bad as Doma. I wouldn't want him to be so insidious. Yeah. Unsure of what to say, I looked at the cherry tree through the window. I'll just look at the pretty
今の
tree.
ことは気にしないで。
Sure.
ここは僕の仕事部屋兼寝床だから信頼できるものしか入れたくないんだ。
His words sent a tingling sensation down my back.
もし僕が表にいなかったら大体はここにいるから気軽に遊びに来て。
Okay. Once again, I wasn't sure what to say. What words would be appropriate? I won't get in your way, sweetie. I will not get in your way. I don't give a crap what she thinks. Woo! But I don't want to get in your way.
君を邪魔だと思うなら最初から遊びに来てなんて言
He's
わな
so
いよ。
pretty. His voice is so nice. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, he wouldn't have
そうだ。
invited you.
これも言っておこう。水客のことなんだけど、
Hmm.
僕も店の者も気をつけてはいるんだけど、酒が入ると
I don't like
気が
drunk
大き
people.
くなってしまう客も少
I
な
can
くな
drink,
い。
I just don't like drunk people.
その時には僕に言いつけると脅して逃げて。
Yeah, that's what Camellia said. Keep that in mind. That's strange. The customers here are from the surface, but for some reason they don't dare go up against Yosuga because he knows things.
じゃあ僕はそろそろ
They
仕
come
事に
down
戻
here
る
and
から
never go back up.
大福また遊びにおいで。
キキ
Bye. Hi, sweetie. I'm gonna go capture you like a Pokemon. You shall be mine. Oh, I don't want to talk to Doma. Please, no more Doma. Oh, good. No Doma. So far. Say, Daifuku.
キキキ
Do you know why Yosuga isn't thinking about marriage?
キキ
It's a sad tale of unrequited love, or maybe she passed away. Not you understand what I'm saying. Do you think it's a good idea for me to ask Tsukiyomi tomorrow? It just bothers me a bit. I want to marry that man. Red blood. Ah, the green pool to the underworld. Or Izunagi, Izu. Good morning, Tsukiyomi.
おや、
Ah,
今日は早いね。
I'm sad
手
he's
紙
not.
の配達とやらはもう済んだのかい？
I'm so sad that he's not romanceable because I have a thing for eye patches. Leave me alone. And that hair, the eyes. I haven't started yet, but I wanted to come by to ask you something first.
なんだい？
It's about Yosuga.
彼がお前に何かしたのかい？
Not anything I don't want. And not yet. I want to get to know him better, especially since I'll probably be seeing him a lot more frequently now. But, hesitant to continue the subject, I looked out toward Shinimizu Spring.
そんなに言いにくいことなのかい？
Well, if what I'm going to ask is supposed to be a secret, please let me know. If you can answer
お
me.
前がそこまで前置きするのは珍しいね。
Little mannequin body over there is just kind of like distracting. Up in the corner right there. We're outside. Is there a reason why Yosuga isn't married? Tsukiyomi didn't say a word. All I could hear was the sound of his quiet breathing. I'm sorry, I guess it's not my business. You can forget that I even asked you.
話は最後まできちんと聞きなさい。なぜいきなりそ
Because
んな
I'm
こ
gonna
とを
marry that man. I couldn't escape from Tsukiyomi's gaze now. It's nothing important. We just talked about my search for a husband. He said that Akasa and the others would be good husbands, but he didn't include himself. Then I remembered that he told me once before that he was planning to stay unmarried. Should I not talk about marriage with him? For example, asking about what weddings are like for on Tengu Island. I don't want him to hate me just because I said something inconsiderate to a situation. Here's the thing. If someone hates you because you say one thing out of ignorance and not because you don't understand something, they're not good friends anyway. Good friend would be like, no, getting upset, but they need to correct you. Be like, no, in a nice way. Don't do it in a douche. Be nice.
嫌われたくない？
I now noticing what I just said, I felt my face prickling. Never realized that was how I felt until he brought it to my attention.
話したがる者は少ないだろうが、秘密にせよと命じられているわけでもない。
Tsukiyomi's like, I do what I want.
お前が知りたいというのなら教えてあげよう。
Even though there was no wind, the surface of the spring rippled slightly. A single Tokyo Fushi fluttered right above it.
ヨスガは死ぬまで後輩を禁じられているのだよ。
Wait, we can't? Huh? Prohibited from the act of mating. He can't have sex. What? Why? You mean if we get married, we can't? Nah. Kept repeating that phrase in my mind, unsure of what he was trying to say.
生死、赤死など近い色がいくつかあるから気づきにくいとは思うが、この島には今彼以外の死がいない。15年前、死に白が蔓延し、彼がそのたった一人の生き残りだ。
They think it's a genetic disease? Ravaged? I didn't know something like that happened on Tengu Island.
天女島の赤い月の夜を思い出すだろう。
Tenyo? Did I say Tengu? I don't know what I'm saying. It does.
だが、死の際はあれとは違う。そう、15年前、隣り合う生死が気づいた時には、もうすべてが手遅れだった。白は突然発症するものと
ムクロから生まれ広がるものがある。死の半分以上が白にかかり、そのムクロからさらに新しい白が生まれるようなありさまだった。
So we have quarantines of sick people with that type of thing. But they could have stopped the spread, couldn't they? Didn't they have doctors there?
一番最初に白を発症したのは死の長の娘と言われている。
Okay.
死は薬種、薬の調合を生りとする色だ。当時も今も確実に白を治す薬はないが、自分たちでどうにか治せないかと考えてしまったのかもしれない。やがてその白が広まり、死が死を呼び、死はこの世の地獄と化した。
It was like the plague then.
そしてついには死そのものが炎によって清められることとなった。中にはまだ命のあった者もいたろうに。
Sorry, I don't know why my model's smiling. I didn't mean that.
その娘がヨスガの姉であるあやめ、そして娘の父が全死の長、死へ、つまり死は自ら滅亡を招いたのだ
But
よ。
why can't he do the deed though? All I could do was stare at Tsukiyomi, completely at a loss for words.
幸い区の外に出ていたあのヨスガだけは生き残ったが、罰として黄泉に落とされた。
What?
彼が子を残さぬまま消えれば罪深い死は滅ぶ。見せしめというものもいるし、一族に代わっての贖いだというものもいる。
It's not like they created the Haku. But well, we get to make babies.
遊びを盛り上げるためだよ。婚姻は一切考えてないから安心
Maybe I'm
し
not
て。
gonna ruin his life. Maybe I'm gonna make it better for him.
20歳だよ。でも僕は後輩しなくていいと偉い人に言われてるからね。死ぬまで独り身で遊んで暮らす予定。
Well, you're not gonna be doing that anymore. Now that I know the story behind it, I can't believe he said all that with a straight face.
白はとても恐ろしい病
They
だ
didn't
からね。
make the Haku. They tried to cure it. I understand, but it's not like Yosuga himself did anything wrong. I don't even think they did anything wrong. I don't know how long ago all that happened, but if Yosuga wasn't there, then
愛し子よ、どうか僕を責めないでおくれ。
the trio up top is just there's something wrong with them. I looked away, feeling sorry for what I said. I'm sorry, Tsukiyomi. I know you weren't involved in it. He was involved in it. I managed to calm myself down. Still pretty messed up. No one could be blamed for any of this. I took a few deep breaths. Thank you for telling me. We're gonna make some changes on this island. That kid should not. He shouldn't be.
もう気は済んだのかい？
I feel sorry for you. I don't think he. I need some time to think. Yeah! I need some time to think.
そうか。
Sorry for getting so upset, Tsukiyomi, but I'm still not satisfied with what I heard. Tsukiyomi quietly brushed his sleeve. I really don't think Yasuga did anything to deserve that. No,
お
none of them
前
did.
がそう思うのならそうなのだろう。
Haku. It still seems so unbelievable, especially since there was nothing like it on Tenyo Island. That's the most feared disease here. Yeah, I wonder what caused it. I sighed a little, then set my cap back on my head. I keep forgetting she wears a hat. I'm sorry for bothering you, Tsukiyomi. I better get started on my deliveries. I have to go check the letterbox. Oh! Body froze at the sight of a hideous portrait. Hey! Guess who that is? Seemed to be a woman. Yeah, we know who that is. She had a long and dark snake-like hair and sunken eyes that stared horrifically at me. That's Inu. Which one? Inuzami? Izunagi? Tsunami? What was most frightening was her body. Yeah, because she ate the food of the underworld, and she became like this. And her husband came down to get her, and he looked at her and went, "Oh my gosh!" He ran away. I don't blame him, honestly. Her flesh was rotten, with much of it missing. Maggots squirmed about, revealing white bones. Yep, this is why her husband ran away from her and then sealed her in the underworld. Yet the Magatama beads adorning her neck were shining eerily as if they had just been polished. Tsukiyomi, what is this portrait that you have here?
醜く崩れ果てて世界を呪う女だよ。
Yes, I could see that, but who is it? Rotted? Did she die from Haku? No.
お前にはそう見えるのだね。確かに似ている。あの病も放っておけば、
I can't remember if it was Izunami
最
or
後はこの
Izunagi
よ
that
う
was.
に無獄崩れ去るからね。
Ugh. I looked away for a moment. Then I turned back to stare at it again. The fear instilled in me by the portrait was preventing me from moving at all. I didn't know Haku could lead to such horrible results. Did you draw this, Tsukiyomi?
ああ、
He's like, yeah, man. Why?
ふと浮かんで書いたきりしまい込んでい
It's
たんだ。
Inu.
だがたまには風を通してやろうと思ってね。
I need to look at Izunami. Yeah, Izunami. Izunagi was her husband. Izunami. Their names are like so similar. I see. So that's Izunami from. I'm guessing that's Izunami from mythology because that's what she looked like when Izunagi came down to get her from the underworld, and he freaked out because she ate the food from the underworld. My mind began to paint an image of my body rotting away like that in the portrait. Rotting away. Is that what happens when someone contracts Haku? I shivered at the thought of what it would feel like. Oh, it would be awful. Is this how the people of the purple died?
そうだろうね。
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, horrible. I somehow managed to keep myself from saying it as there was no one to blame. After it's had enough air, I hope you could put it away again. After saying that, I bid him farewell. Yeah, that's kind of... Oh, Izunami. You poor lady.
見せしめというものもいるし、一族に代わっての贖いだというものもい
Well,
る。
we're gonna make babies with him, whether they like it or not. I didn't know the people of the purple had such a sad history. Not even my teacher told me about it. I suppose it's something no one wants to talk about. Nope. Just like the Red Calamity. People must want to forget that it ever happened, so they wouldn't have to remember the horrors that occurred. Yosuga is last of the purple. He's just like me. Hey! Our situations were different, yet I felt much closer to him now. Even if it did come from terrible misfortune.
あれ？つくよみのところに行ってた？
Hi!
また新しいお菓子を作ってみたんだ。
Let's not pity him.
試しに食べていかない？
I don't think he'll like that. Oh, Yosuga's gentle smile was so painful to me now that I wasn't sure what to say. But thank you. I actually have to check on my letters, so maybe next time? I hurried off, pretending not to hear his bewilderment. Yeah, she's acting weird. I just run away. It's not as though I was involved with that. What happened to the purple? Looked at the moon dial and breathed a heavy sigh, atoning for the sins of his clan. Did anyone really be blamed for what happened? My earlier disbelief was beginning to grow into real frustration. I bit down on my lip when...
Olympia 様
Yes?
上に手紙を届けていただけるとマスハナから聞いたのですが
Yep, I am your postmaster, Olympia. Nice to meet you. In front of me was a small, elegant woman. She seemed to be around the same age as me. On her cheek was a freshly branded mark of a criminal. Yes, that's true. But I should tell you, all letters I deliver to the surface are inspected by the Kotowari. That's alright with you. I'll be glad to take any letters that you have now.
大丈夫です大したことは書いていませんから
申し遅れました。私はよもぎです。これを緑のセリカにお願いします。
Okay.
私の母なんです。
Okay. She seems so gentle. What kind of crime did she commit? No, I mustn't judge her by her looks. It's not my business anyhow. Well, the guy got sent down here for just being in a relationship with someone from a different status. I'll take it up to the surface right away.
よろしくお願いいたします。
All right, Mogi, bye. No Mogi. Up to... Where'd she say? I don't remember. Oh, we have to go to the Soiree, right? I sighed several times in front of the office door. Maybe I could ask Akaza about Yosuga. I mean, I'm sure he knows about it already. But neither Akaza nor Kuroba told me about it. No one can be blamed. I tried my best to compose myself. Put a smile on my face and knocked on the door. Get that business smile on. Work smile. Or you're dying inside but you got a smile on your face. Good day. I have a letter to the green and the yellow. Could you please review them?
拝見します。
I felt oddly tense as he read the letters. Wondered how I could bring up the subject
また
naturally.
何か企んでいるでしょう。
Yeah, I'm scheming. What do you want? Huh?
あなたは全てが顔に出るんですよ。嬉しいとか悲しいとか、
I'm a
何か思
schemer.
いついたとか。
I guess I can't deny that.
今日は廊下の扉の前で5分近くためらっていたでしょ
Ah, you heard that too. He noticed. Of course he did. He heard footsteps and they stopped outside his door and just stood there.
う。それで、今日は何ですか？
As I wondered where to begin, Roba suddenly appeared from behind the door. Are you guys in a relationship? Because you're all together. I know they're not, but... Good morning.
赤座、これ前期の医療記録。時間のある時に目を通しといてくれ。
わかった。
それで、そっちの健康有料時はまた何か愉快な頼み事か？本当に全身で嘘がつけないよな。
Okay.
何ですか？大ごとにならないうちに相談
He's
して
like,
く
I
だ
want to
さい。
make sure you're not going to do anything stupid. It's obvious that trying to avoid the subject now would only make matters worse. Very well. Let me ask bluntly. I took a few breaths and looked right at them. Would it be difficult to bring Yosuga back to the surface? Suddenly, Akaza and Kuroba both gave a deep sigh at the same time. An uncomfortable awkwardness hung in the air. Maybe I should have explained myself first before asking.
あなたという人は本当によく
He's like, how do you find out these things? Like, seriously, girl.
感心します。
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Are you being sarcastic? That's not a real compliment, is it?
磁石みたい
I
な。
love her, like, disappointed face.
難
Like,
題ばっかり引き寄せる特別性の。
again, I'm not sure that's a compliment.
ヨスガか、そっかそっか。
Yes,
例の死の際のことを誰かから聞いたんだな。
of course.
察すると
Who
こ
else
ろ
you gonna
つ
ask?
く読みか。
I'm gonna ask Tsukiyomi. That's right. I was the one who asked him. I was curious why Yosuga hasn't gotten married. Two of them looked at each other briefly.
いつかはわかると思ったんだけどな。やっぱり言いにくくてな。
I could tell they were being considerate. They seemed to have concealed the matter out of respect for Yosuga. Which is why I could feel their pain.
先ほどのヨスガを地上に戻せないかというご提案ですが、結論から先に言えば、ヨスガ本人がそれを望んでいません。
Huh?
俺、読み育ちだからそれなりに奴と親しいつもりなんだけどさ。あいつ、上で暮らしたいと一言も口にしたことないんだ。
Really?
だからといって、もちろん本音はわかりませんが。
They looked at each other again with somewhat bitter smiles.
あんたは向こうの島育ちだから、実感が今一つかもしれないが、こっちでは白は
I know, but it's
本
just
当
a
に忌むべ
disease.
きも
It's
の
not
で
like he created
恐れ
it.
られてる。死のあの事件は10年以上経った今でも誰も語りたがらない。 ヨスが本人が何かしたわけじゃないのは俺たちだっても
I
ちろ
mean,
ん
the
分か
whole
ってる。
purple clan didn't do anything.
ただ読み暮らしとはいえヨスがは色紋を剥奪されたわけじゃない。ずっと死を背負ってる。上に戻りたいとは言えないだろうし、果たして戻ったところで幸福なのか。
Yeah, with how douchey the people up top are, I don't think I would want to live there.
俺にはわからないな。
Yeah, because everyone would be giving him weird and side eye. I understand what they're saying. It's probably nothing I can do anything about. So maybe it's best I forget what I've heard. He lost his parents and his sister to Haku. Bring it up to him now would only make him suffer. I tried to shake off the sense of helplessness I felt and continued to the Green District. Wonderful run into Riku. I love teasing Riku. Oh, they're like the houses in Hokkaido. So this is the Green District. Very pretty. The Hokkaido? Yeah, I think it's Hokkaido where they have these roofs like that in the buildings. It was definitely befitting of the name. There was lush greenery everywhere I looked. Oh, those are... Oh, are those threads being hung to dry? That must mean... I knew it. Green specializes in textiles. But it looks like they have weavers, too. The women of Tenyu Island used the cocoons of the Tokyo Mushi to spin threads for weaving. Oh, so they're like... So they're more like moths than butterflies, like silkworms, like silk. The sounds of clacking loomed that resounded from the dawn to dusk were so familiar that they were like a lullaby to me. If things hadn't happened, I would have been a weaver myself. The sound evoked nostalgia as well as pain. There was no time for me to feel down. I came here to deliver a letter. Excuse me. I called out to a woman walking towards me. Hi.
Olympia-sama!
They should probably know that I'm doing this too. Just say. Hi. Good day. I'm looking for number 75. Could you tell me which way it is?
75番はうちですが。
Oh, hello. Thank goodness. Are you Sarika? I have a letter for you from Yomogi. I start a delivery service between Surface and Yomi.
そんなことが。
Why would I lie? Honestly. She looked at me in a stupor. Here.
これは。
Yep.
本当に。
Please accept it. Sarika carefully took the envelope from me, staring at it for a while.
無事でよかった。読みで一体どのような暮らしをしているのか考えるだけでも恐ろしくて。
Seems to be doing well. I understand how scary Yomi sounds to the people on the surface. But there are a lot of nice people living there. I doubted that my reassurance of Yomi's safety were enough to convince anyone on the surface. After all, Yomi is the terrible place where the criminals of the surface were exiled. Yeah, but...
でも二度と上には。
Yes.
あの男のせいで。
What do you do? Did she get pregnant out of wedlock? I wouldn't be surprised. Huh? She suddenly went silent.
申し訳ありません。つまらない話です。
Is it Doma? Doma's fault?
無事でよかった。
I'm curious. She seems troubled, but it probably wouldn't be good for me to be nosy. If you'd like, I could deliver letters from you to her too.
返事?
Yes.
そのようなことまで。
I have a permit to pass through Kunado, so I visit Yomi every day. Yeah, what's up? I practically live there. The tone in her voice changed as she looked at me in fear. That's how most people on this surface react. Really, there are nice people living there too. That's all I can say for now.
失礼いたしました。
Okay, bye, I guess. It's fine.
そうだわ。オランピア様、10分だけお待ちいただけませんか？
Sure, give me something to eat and drink, and I will be
伝えたいことは
fine.
たくさんあります。
Bean, jelly bean.
でもまずは短くとも私も夫も元気でいると伝えたい。
Okay. I can wait here as long as you want. Take me to your house so I can sit.
では急いで帰ってまいります。 申し訳ありません。
Okay. I mean, I have nothing else to do. I mean, I guess I had 2 letters, but back to Yomi I go. So nice to see someone respond immediately like this. I'm sure the quick reply will make Yomogi very happy. After Akaza inspected the short letter, I brought him. I was able to deliver it to the prisoner's dormitory right away. Oh, isn't that Masuhana? And I guess that's her friend. Next to her was a young girl wearing a cape and hood with a scarf wrapped around her face. Masuhana.
まあ、オランピア様。
Hi. I just wanted to let you know that I was able to deliver that letter to the Yellow safely.
ユースゲ、大丈夫よ。落ち着いて。
Ah, her friend's the one who wanted it. Okay. I couldn't understand what just happened. Or maybe I didn't want to admit it was what I thought. The girl was looking at me with intense fear. Oh, she thought I have Haku.
申し訳ありません。どうかお許しください。オランピア様。
Oh, okay.
私のような女があなた様の前に。
It would be really awkward to have this happen.
申し訳ありません。
She picked up her sewing tools from the ground with shaking hands. She was so distraught that she dropped the spool again after picking it up. Why, that's scary to her. Picked up the pin cushion that rolled to my feet and handed it back to her. I'm sorry if I surprised you. Masuhana, thank you for telling Yomogi about my delivery service. I was able to send her a reply just now. Anyhow, I should be going.
オランピア様。
Your friend's kind of freaking out, so I'm gonna leave. I tried my best to avoid eye contact with the trembling girl for her sake and took my leave. Like, I'm making your friend uncomfortable. I'm just gonna leave. Poor girl. I guess my parents must be pretty scary. I bunched some of my hair in my hand, playing with it absentmindedly for a moment. Poor girl. I feel bad for scaring her like that. I was the only one on this island with white hair. They also said you look like you have Haku, so, I mean, the people down there would freak out, I get it. I guess I look too foreign and hideous to the others here. The only one.
おい、泣くならヨスガのところまで行って泣け。
Hi.
あいつには泣き落とし結構効くと思うぞ。
He's playing Wingman. Hi, Kuroba. But why are you bringing up Yosuga? Doesn't have anything to do with this.
また無自覚が。
What? Did you say something?
カモメの鳴き声だろ。それよりこんなところに突っ立って何
I don't even know what he's talking about. What?
ヨスガを上に戻す方法か
Huh? I wasn't thinking about that at all. I tried to think of a way to change the subject. But no matter what subject I thought of, the thought of Yosuga kept returning to mind. Aside from all that, what's the Purple District like now?
しばらくは荒れてたけど、修羅大師が何度か清めの儀を施して、今は生死の管理区になってるよ。
Does that mean he doesn't have a place to return to anymore?
そう言うな。
Well, he has his own place. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to fight you, Kuroba. Tsukiyomi made me realize how worked up I get, but I still can't control myself. I like your feistiness, girl. Felt so ashamed of my immaturity in that moment. Yeah.
クロバ。
Whoa, hello. Who are you? I like your eye patch. Anyway. Oh, it must be... Are you from Violet? Because you don't look solid blue. I had to cry, but somehow I held it in. Who is this person? Why do we want to cry? His eye. Wasn't exactly wearing an eye patch. Sort of a machine made of metal over his eye, which made me feel uneasily tense.
彼女を紹介してくれないか。最近親しくしているようだからね。
I mean, we saw you before, but who are you?
俺などがつまらぬ紹介をせずとも、彼女のことはよく
I
ご
don't know
存知で
him,
しょ
though. Kuroba, help me. Who is
う。ロ
this?
ーマ屋敷に暮らす白のオランピア。それ以外は俺だって何も知りませんよ。
Good day.
はじめまして、オランピア様。
Ah, he is from the Violet.
私は生死の左京、天心医療院の院長を務めています。
彼女は至って健康ですよ。
知っているとも。この島に来てからまだ
一度も医療院を訪れていないからね。クロバー、彼女に頼んでくれたかい？
Ask me what?
その答えを聞かせてほしくてね。
What? Groba? Groba looked away with guilt.
ああ、もしやまだ
I'm confused.
彼女に伝えて
Does
は
he
い
want
な
to
かった
marry
の
her?
か
I'm gonna say no. What is it that you wanted to ask me?
な。あなたの血液を調べさせてほしいのです。
For what? Why?
左京殿。
白いお嬢さん、あなたは白という恐ろしい病のことをご存知かな？
Yes?
私には、いえ、私だけではない。この黒羽やこの島の医師すべての悲願があります。その白に効果のある薬を作り出すことです。そのためにあなたの白の血液が欲しいのです。
I guess. My blood?
もういいでしょう。詳しい話は俺がします。
I get it. They want to make because Tenyo didn't have it. They think that the white earth have immunity to it.
後でするなら今私から話しても何
Which
ら
I mean would
問題
make
はない
sense.
はずだ。クロバ、君はこの島の医師だろう。
Be like, sure, but you're not taking like all of my blood, obviously.
手短にご説明すると、白の治療には様々な式の血液や小が必要なのです。ですが、白はほとんど研究が進んでいない。その上、あなたが育った天
Sure,
女
you can
島
take
に
some of
は
my blood. That's fine.
白がないとされています。
It helps get rid of the Haku. Yeah, sure.
つまりあなたの存在が白の治療を大きく変える可能性があるわけです。そう考え、私は今までドーマ殿に何度も申し入れをしてきましたが、聞き届けられなかった。
Huh?
そしてクロバも返事をよこさない。誤解しないでください。
What?
何もあなたを切り刻もうというのではない。ただ少しだけ血液を分けてほしいのです。この島の未来のために。
I mean, I'm fine with giving some
そ
blood.
れすらも叶いませんか？
I glanced at Kuroba and saw that he was in the worst mood I had ever seen. Well, I guess I don't mind.
おい。
What? I'm just giving blood.
ありがとうございま
Is
す。
this? I don't get why.
では、
Is this a
俺が
Buddha
採血して
Buddhist
届けま
thing?
す。
Where like,
それでいいですね。
or is he afraid he's gonna hurt her?
クロバ、
I don't know.
君は自分の古巣が福間伝だとでも思っているのかね？
If you just take blood. I don't know what's going on between them, but it's clear that they didn't get along. He's just worried about me. I told him that I've never been to the hospital before, and to be honest, I'm quite frightened by it. I thought I just heard Kuroba chuckle to himself. I'd be happy to offer samples of my blood if it can help, but I'd be much more comfortable with Kuroba. Is that all right with you?
もちろん。では早めに頼むよ。
Yeah, I mean,
クロバ。
I don't know this guy, so I mean, it's a little. And with that, he walked away.
すまない。
Why? I'm just giving blood. You apologizing for not telling me about his request?
そんなものは別に。ただ、研究したいなんて言われたら普通に嫌だろ。
But I don't mind if it can lead to a cure for Kaku.
まあ、あんたなら。
Yeah, I was like, I don't get why this is such a big deal. It's gotta be some, I don't know. But I'm not trying to act tough. I'd really be happy if my blood actually helped. But I'm concerned about your relationship with him. You two didn't seem very friendly at all. If you don't mind, I'd like to know a bit more about you two.
じゃあ、俺の研究室で話そう。
As we would explore more on his route, probably. But yeah, why is he so standoffish about the guy just drawing blood? I don't know. I can't give blood.
はい、どうぞ。一日に何度も通わせて悪いな。
I hope I'm not. I froze the moment I stepped inside. Is this your lab?
赤座の所長室とは全
One is
く
a man
違
of
うだろ
science, the other
う。
man
俺が好き
is
勝手置い
a
てるから。
herbalist. Herbalist. Are all these medical tools for examinations?
医者というか研究用が大半かな。
I've seen some of them in books before.
あんたは本当に面白いな。こんなものが
He's like, I've never met
そんな
somebody
に
who's
楽しいか
been this, like, locked away from everyone. It really is. I've only seen them in diagrams and pictures, and now they're right in front of me.
注射器とか
Ugh. Ah! Took a step forward, seeing the syringe in Kuroba's hand. Just like in the book, are you going to inject something inside?
厳密にはちょっと違うな。
Or like an
これで
pull it
今か
out?
らあんたの血液を抜く。少しだけ。俺、うまい方だと思うけど、万が一にでも血液がつくと申し訳ない。一応、
Oh, okay. Like this?
一瞬痛む。それは我慢してくれ。
Okay, I'll be fine. After wiping my skin with what I guess was alcohol, he brought the needle close to me. Silver tip slowly made its way into my skin. Soon enough, the glass vial filled with red blood. My blood is really red.
もしかして、作業が言ったこと気にしてるのか
Not really, it's just that for being so rare, my blood looks just like everyone else's. I hurt myself a lot as a kid, so I've seen my blood before, but I wondered what was different. My blood was the same red as everyone else's. We were all the same humans. I'm sorry for saying such a strange thing.
まったく。こんなことになって悪かったな。
Well, she probably has some antibodies in there or something. I could tell he was regretting what happened. There's nothing for you to apologize about.
とにかくこれは間違いなく医療院に届けるよ。
Yeah, like,
結果がどうなるか、俺は何とも言えないが。
she probably has some antibodies or something. It's gonna be on a cellular level, but please take good care of it.
茶でも飲むか。ヨスが直伝だからうまいぞ。
Okay. Hearing his name made my heart jump a bit. Well, I'll have a cup then. Robo was boiling the water now. He began to speak in a hesitant way.
さっきの作業とは仲がいいとか悪いとかで片付けにくい。要するに俺が医療院を逃げ出した。
Okay. You ran?
方向性の違いってやつかな。ただ俺もこの島の医者の端くれだし、完全に縁が切れるはずもない。困ったことに、俺なりにあの人を尊敬して
Then
いる。
why'd you run? I could tell he did from his expression earlier, which is why their exchange bothered me. Well, you're at it. Do you mind telling me what's involved in creating a cure for Haku?
左京の話は一応嘘じゃない。白の治療薬を生成するには複数の色の章が必須なんだ。
Show? You mean those show? Knew it was a strange question, but
そう、太陽の餌にもなり、ヒルコ様の尊い鳥居にもなるあの章だ。
I don't know. Building the shrine to Hiriko's a little sparkling image of the Ama no Masa. Oh, sorry. Ama no Mihashira appeared in my mind. I know it sounds odd, but I guess the show really do help us in all sorts of ways.
そうだな。章は俺たちの最後の形であり、この島の、この世界のために使われている。それ自体は決して悪いことじゃない。ただ、薬といってもあの人と俺が目指すものは違う。俺は白そのものの治療薬を作りたいと思っているが、あの人はむしろ白に罹患した後の治癒に力を入れているようだ。
So you're working on the cure, Kuroba. Looked around the room again. I didn't know what all these tools and items were, but it was clear now that they were vital to his research.
ああ、いや、俺っていうか。
I like Kuroba.
そんなものはこの島の医者なら誰でも考えることだよ。ま、俺のことはいいだろう。それで彼は白によって壊死した皮膚を再生したいと考え。
Like the lizard from Spider-Man Doctor what was his name? Anyway. The lizard. Regenerate? Yeah.
あの人の片目。あれは白で失ったと聞く。
Ah. So that's why.
そういう事情もあ
It
る
is
んだ
like
ろう
the
な。
lizard from Spider-Man.
再
He
生
wanted to
にこだ
regenerate
わる
his
のは
arm. But they were using like lizards or something? What's his name? Doctor. I understand how he feels. I understand how he feels.
俺もそういうことが可能になったら素晴らしいとは思ってるよ。
Whoa! I just zoomed out. Eh. Hello. Sorry.
体に残った後で苦しんでる者はたくさんいるしな。しかし天女島に白がないのは不思議だよな。何か特別な免疫でも。
Proba stopped suddenly and bowed to me.
ごめん。こんな言い方されたくないよな。
I don't know why that's such a bad thing to say. I don't get it. You want some of my blood too, Kuroba?
Eh?
I don't mind. It's not like getting more out of me that makes a difference. Put my arm out, at which she frowned before letting out a sigh. You're researching to find a cure, right?
いや、その。
Take my blood. I'd never seen him so hesitant before. But seeing him so confused was proof enough that he was serious about it, so I urged him a bit. There's gotta be some religious thing about this. I don't get it otherwise. I don't recall ever seeing anyone at Tenyo Island with Haku. If you can make a medicine to cure it, you'd be able to save everyone on this island. Even though it wasn't around when I was a kid, there's no guarantee I won't catch it here. So please, go ahead. After a long pause, Kuroba picked up a new syringe.
感謝する。
Ah.
今後半年、ヨスガのとこの支払いは全部俺につけていいからな。
I can pay for my own bills, thank you. I love Kuroba. I like Kuroba and Yosuga the best so far. I like teasing Riku, but he's such a douche. I'm hungry. Wonder if it's because my body is trying to compensate for the loss of blood. Yeah, they usually give you crackers or something afterwards. My blood was in the syringe. It was the same color as everyone else, and nothing about it seemed special. It wasn't glittery or anything. Ah, I know. He said something else that caught my attention. Should check on it since it's about me. What? I'd have to see Doma. There he is. There are a lot of rooms in this manor. His study, his parlor, his bedroom. He always seemed to be reading, so most of his day was spent here. Good evening.
珍しいな。お前の方から声をかける
I
な。
don't want to. I met with a person named Sakyo today who works at the hospital.
あの男か。
'Cause I got that guy. Is there a reason why you never took me to the hospital?
病になどかからなかったろう。
Well, that was true. I didn't recall ever being sick since I was a child, and not once was I sick on this island. Most of my injuries happened on Tenyo Island.
白は希少だ。医療院にもカルテは一切ない。そんな場取り乱したお前が医療院の者たちを皆殺しにしない保証はどこにもないだろう。
You don't have to be an ass about it, okay? I attacked you because you attacked me. Or she attacked you because you attacked her.
私はお前を守ってやっていたのだ。
Oh, I hate him so
感
much.
謝するがいい。
I bet you he killed the actual guy and he's just pretending like he's back there. Hirika, whatever. I couldn't say a word. Judging by my earlier observations of Sakyo, it was likely any time spent with him would be unpleasant. So, if worst came to worst, what happened before could happen again. That was a dick. Yes, I don't need this flashback every freaking time we're
お
talking
前
to
の
Doma.
尊厳なぞどうなろうと私は構わぬが白の処刑という最悪の事態だけは避けねばならん。
Shouldn't that alone just keep her alive because they need her for the little ceremony so they all don't die? I mean, just a thought. I appreciate your kindness. He didn't smile at all as he opened the book in his hand. Mind if I ask you something else? Like, seriously. You know about Yasuga who lives in Yomi? You know about Yasuga who lives in Yomi, right?
知っているとも。
I doubted he would listen to me. At the very least, I want to learn more about Yosuga's situation. I don't think Yasuga did anything wrong.
唐突に何を言い出すかと思えば。
I don't know. She's nosy. How do you not pick this up, man?
白により他の士気まで危険にさらしたのだ。
But they didn't cause it.
何の償いもしないというわけにはいかないだろう。
But Yosuga had nothing to do with it.
死の前長である支援の息子だ。
Yeah, but they didn't create that Haku. Even so, his punishment is so unfair. It's been over 10 years already. Isn't that enough? If his punishment leads to the demise of purple bloodline, what? That means one less color class on the islands. I think my bloodline is so precious and rare. Yasuga should be treated the same way too.
新しい死はもう育っている。
Cultivated. His use of that word gave me an unsettling feeling. New.
お前の白と違い、死は交配で作り出せる。
I mean, he's not wrong.
新しく生まれたものは医療院の管理下で育てられている。その子供たちが交配可能になった時、つまり成人になった際には、再び死が地上に復活することになっているが、それでもあのヨスガだけは一族の贖いとして命を終えるその瞬間まで黄泉で暮らすことになるだろう。
Unless I missed something, they didn't create it.
一人でな。
At that moment, I wanted to scream. But in my anguish, no words came to mind. Yeah, we're gonna marry him and have babies, just to spite all of you.
Kiki? Kiki?
When does something not happen, Daifuku? I was on my balcony gazing out at the sea when Daifuku gently nestled against me. Felt like he was trying to console me. You know, you really are plump. But it can't be helped. Without you beside me, I'd be having all my meals alone. Seeing you enjoy your food next to me makes me happy too.
Kiki. Kiki. Kiki.
Oh, he's so cute. Come to think of it, you're my very first friend.
Kiki.
You're not afraid of me. You don't worship me. You don't force anything on me. Suddenly a sense of helplessness came over me. Oh, poor girl. I heard that there aren't any members of the purple class on the surface anymore. I shouldn't be so pushy with Yosuga, so I've decided not to get involved. Anyway, my priority should be find a husband. Daifuku curled up in a ball on my lap without a squeak. Aww. I'm gonna marry Yasuga. We're gonna have babies. Babies. This is no good. Lord Yasuga is a fine man, but... Daifuku, are you asleep? His ears twitched, but he didn't squeak in response. Better bring you to your cage. I scooped the rounded Daifuku into my hand and headed back inside my room. He's so cute. So cute. Yeah. Outsider. Just chugging right along, guys. Just get me out of this freaking manor. Now then, back to delivering letters I go. So happy. Don't tell me what to do, Daifuku. As I put my jacket on my jacket, a certain thought crossed my mind.
カメリアはジュリエットと話せるみたいなんだよね。よく一人と一匹で会話しながら廊下を歩いてる。
Yeah, let's ask Camellia to teach us. Daifuku, I want you to come with me today.
Kiki!
You're so cute. You're so cute, Daifuku. Oh, he's probably made to sell merch, but oh my gosh. Nothing for today so far. Camellia popped out of nowhere as I lowered the cover on the letterbox. Hi! Hi, my sweetie. Hi, my cute little sweetie. Hi. Camellia, perfect timing. There weren't any letters inside, but do you mind if I ask you a favor? You're so cute. I brought out Daifuku from my bag and held him in my hands. I heard you're able to speak with Juliet. Could you possibly tell me what Daifuku is saying? Suddenly, out of Camelia's pocket came Juliet. Nope, we cannot, because we suck, I guess.
大福、お伝えしたいことを言ってごらん。キー。ほら、照れなくていいから。
Daifuku wriggled a bit as if he was embarrassed and looked at Mitch.
Kiki, 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 kiki,
I don't call her Hime.
kiki, kiki, kiki.
Oh, he's so cute. So what is he saying? Is he talking about food?
僕は姫様に助けていただいたことを本当末永くお使いしたいです。そして白が栄えますように。絶対に魂の半身を見つけ出せますと。
Huh? Daifuku nodded repeatedly as if agreeing with her.
ちちちちち。
Handsome eyed.
ついでにジュリエットも言ってます。
He left
良
out
いお
the
婿さんが見つかりますようにって。
two mice nodded repeatedly in unison. Didn't know they cared so much for me.
キキ。
Aw, he's so cute.
大好きです。
Aw. Thank goodness, I'm so glad. Yeah. I always thought he was trying to talk to me, but I couldn't understand what he was saying.
そういうところは人間って不便ですね。でもゼンマイ巻く必要がないのは羨ましいです。
Yeah. I guess so. They're easy and difficult things for both humans and dolls.
いつでも通訳しますので、また連れてきてください。
Thank you. Next time, it'd be nice if we had Paris with us too.
いいですね。
Tokisada.
時貞様に伝えておきます。
Sorry, because I don't know if he's just named after the Japanese historical figure or not, but like the age thing is also suspicious. So I have a feeling we're in the spirit realm or something with all the gods and goddesses. Thank you. The whirlpool would make sense. Let Daifuku burrow back into my bag, then looked at the letterbox again. I haven't received any letters yet. I'll come back later in the afternoon to check.
それがいいですね。ではまた午後に。
Let's go hang out with Yosuga. See ya. Bye, sweetie. She's so cute. I love her. She's so cute. Now then. What should I do about my search for a husband? Go back to Yasuga. I looked out at the people passing by as I sat on the bench in the plaza. Yasuga's fortune made it sound as though I'd find my husband rather quickly, but... Oh! Feeling someone look at me, I turned around. No one's there. It wasn't an unusual thing. It was common for me to feel someone's gaze only to find them running away when I turned around. This time I felt a cold gaze pierce me more clearly than before. I stood up and looked around but didn't see anyone looking at me like that. Am I imagining things? It felt really spooky. Like someone was speaking ill of me. Suddenly I took notice of some boys glancing furtively, I don't know the word, at me from afar. I don't know that word, sorry. Wonder if it's coming from them. Looked at one of them directly in the eye. Suddenly the baby spiders, they quickly scattered and fled. I haven't heard that one before either.
私のような女があなた様の前に。申し訳ありません。申し訳ありません。
I guess this is what it means to be me. I thought I was accustomed to it already. Sometimes it was surprisingly painful. We all have the same red blood. This bench had become a perch for me where I could only sigh over and over again. Sure, I could choose anyone to be my husband, but that freedom means nothing if things stay like this. Maybe someone can introduce a man to me.
元気がないよ
Hi,
うですが、
Kakaza.
何か問題でも起きましたか？
He must have seen me sigh so helplessly just now. I was so embarrassed that I couldn't even look at him.
今日の検閲は大丈夫ですか？
No. I'm good for now. I may have some for you later this afternoon.
それで穏やかな広場で一人肩を落とし、ため息をついていた理由は？
You already know why, don't you?
婿探しの調子は？
Yeah, that's the answer.
難航中と。
Well, I've only just started and I do have a full year to find
一
someone.
人や二人いないんですか？ちょっといいなと思うよう
You're
な
all like,
男
pick
が
me or pick... What's his name? Good for me.
信頼できそうだなとか自分を守って
Yeah,
く
they're
れ
like,
そうだな
we're guys
と
too.
か
I
優
mean,
しそうだなとか思う男です。
well, let's guess this guy wants to marry us. I know Riku does too, but he's a little not my
赤座はもちろん黒羽や時貞は みんないいお婿さんになると思うけど。
Toki-san is 17, unless he's 17 forever, which would drive me insane.
まさかゼロ。
It's like, not even me? Come on. Sure, I know Akaza and Groba are good people and can be trusted. And I respect them too, but it just didn't feel right. Strange considering I didn't have the slightest clue what love was really about. All the men here run away from me. I keep trying to strike up conversation with them, but they just run away, scared.
では私にしておきますか。
What? I would never choose you. I'm going to find a good husband myself.
そうですよ。
Yeah.
あなたは顔を上げている方がいい。
Yeah.
つまらぬ噂に惑わされるような臆病な男など、夫にしてもどうせ退屈でしょう。
Yeah.
気にしないことです。
Is he trying to cheer me up?
あなたは世間知らずのお人よしですから、悪い男に騙されないか少々不安はありますが、あなたは希少な白、政略的な意味で狙う男がいてもおかしくない。
I'll be fine. I'm good at telling if a person is good or bad.
何を根拠に、女だけの島に生まれ育ち、こちらに来てからはずっと銅馬屋敷に引きこもっていたあなたに、男性を見分ける術があると本気で言っていますか？
He has a point. Yeah.
まあ、自由に選んでくださいと言ったのは私です。ひとまずあなたを信じましょう。
The lady, the head of the blue, was really hinting that she has a terrible marriage and stuff. You don't need to worry about me. One of these days we'll come to visit you with my future husband. I probably stood up from the benches, stormed out of the plaza. The relationship would be fun. But we're not doing his route. He's locked anyway. I was back at Yomi now, looking at the moon dial. It's just past 1 o'clock. Maybe it's still too early to check on the letterbox.
ここは僕の
Let's
仕
go
事
see
部屋
Yasuga
兼
in
寝
his
床だから
bedroom slash
も
office.
し僕が表にいなかったら大体はここにいるから気軽に遊びに来て。
I don't have any reason to go, but I wouldn't mind having a conversation with him. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. I'm back, Amelia. Do you know where Yasuga is?
ヨスガ様でしたらお部屋です。アスハが来てるんですよ。
Who's Asaha? Oh, really? Is who? I did say I could come in anytime, so... Good afternoon, it's me. Is it alright if I come in?
やあ、いらっしゃい。どうぞ入って。
Oh, right, this kid. My eyes met with Asuha the moment I stepped inside. I completely forgot that's what the kid's name was. There were a bunch of books lying open in front of him. Oh, is he teaching him how to read? Is he studying?
お姉ちゃん、こんにちは。
Hi, cute little kid. Little child.
ああ、そうか。黒羽が紹介したんだったね。
Yeah. Sorry if I'm bothering you two.
いや、そろそろ終わりだから。
そうだ、この間はハイリがごめんね。俺が代わりに謝るから。
No, fine.
何かしたのか、ハイリは。
Nothing really important. He's just a kid. It's nothing really. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk shit about a kid. Nothing really important.
大方何かきついことを言ったんだろう。あの子の上の者嫌いは有名だから。僕からも謝るよ。申し訳なかったね。
No, that's fine. Don't worry, it really didn't bother me.
でもね、できればハイリのことを嫌いにならないで。もしかしたらまたひどいことを言うかもしれないけど。
Yeah, probably 100% right, yes.
その分、今のうちに俺がたくさん謝っておくから。
You're adorable. You're such a nice kid. You don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't hate him over something like that. He's just a kid.
よかった。俺からも仲良くしてって言っておくからね。
If you could, please, I'd like to talk to him more. And of course, I want to be even better friends with you, Asuha. Ah, you're an adult, though.
アスハ。さては彼女に見とれてるね。
No,
お婿さん探し真っ最中だよ。立候補する？
don't even joke about that.
違うよ、ヨスガのバカ。妙なこと言わないでよ。
Poor kid is being teased.
ただ、真っ白い髪ってやっぱり綺
Oh,
麗だなって。
you were the first person to say that. What a nice kid. In that moment, oh, his words took me by surprise. It felt really nice. Yeah, she's not getting compliments from like anyone. Well, I mean, yeah. Sorry. Seeing Asuha's eyes glitter with curiosity was making me blush in return. Thank you. You're the first person who's ever praised my hair like that, Asuha. Oh, the kid's passing you up.
でも
Kid's risen her better.
あのさ、
Yes?
この前見た時から実は少し心配で。
What, that I had Haku?
これって本当に
Yeah.
病気じゃないの？大丈夫？真っ白でも。
Oh, he was still talking. Sorry, he's just paused. Don't worry, I'm very healthy. Women of the white just have this color hair and eyes.
やっぱりそうなんだ。
Yeah.
不思議だね。
His hair just reminds me of the moon. I keep getting distracted by the yellow. Well, you have beautiful hair and eyes too, Asuha. Asuha gave a start and stared at me in surprise. He then grabbed his hair roughly and looked down at the floor. Oh, he's cute.
本当に？
You're an adorable
本
child.
当にそう思う？
アスハ。彼女は嘘をつく大人じゃないか
Ah,
ら
Yosuga.
大丈夫だよ。
大丈夫だよ、アスハ。彼女は上の人間でも信頼できるから。
I felt sad in remembering what that Kuroba also needed to reassure him. Well, I mean, I especially like the color of your eyes, Asuha. They're so unique and pretty. They're green with blue pupils, right? That's what she said. Very slowly, Asuha's unique pretty eyes filled with tears. Are you gonna make this kid cry? I glanced over at Yosuga. Both looked away, pretending not to notice. It was clear that Asuha was trying his best to hold them back. Ugh.
さあ、手を出して。
Yosuga wore a comforting expression and opened a canister he carried on his waist. The pattern is so pretty. The canister was usually hidden under his robe, but now I could clearly see it was beautiful mother of pearl exterior.
今日はコンペイトーだ。
やったー、大好き。
I couldn't take my eyes off Yosuga. He was always graceful and never showed any sign of hardship. It was hard to believe he lived through the plague that struck the purple.
宿題はさっき言った通り。
I bet you there
じゃあ
was no plague.
また明後日に。
はい、じゃあまた。
Bye. Leave the adults alone.
その髪。
Yes. What about my hair?
いや、なんでもない。
Ah, you're wishing you would have said it first, and the kids got to it first. Oh, I was curious what he wanted to say. He was probably gonna say it was pretty, but I immediately understood that he didn't want to dwell on the subject, leaving me with nothing else to talk about.
アスハはね、黒羽に憧れてるんだ。
I could tell. I guess he decided to take the initiative to change the subject.
黄泉の孤児院で育ち、酷でありながらも
Gotta work on your game,
断り
dude.
の副所長にまでなった。だから将来は黒羽のような医者になるのが夢なんだって。
That's a wonderful dream. I'm behind him for sure.
ただ黒羽は食事にはよく来るけど、
Well, yeah, he's
自
a
由にな
doctor.
る時間は少ない。だから僕が教えられることは教えようと思って。
He seems like he'd be a really great teacher. I'm jealous. Wait, jealous? Me? As I tried to figure out where that strange feeling came from, Yosuga looked directly at me.
そういえば僕のことを赤座たちに掛け合ったらしいね。
Frickin' snitches. Huh? I stepped back in surprise. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be nosy.
つくよみにもゆうべ謝られた。
All a bunch of snitches. I'm not talking to them about anything again.
僕の死の際について話してしまったからと。
Well,
まずは言葉が足りず君に心配をかけてしまったことを謝るよ。でも僕は大丈夫だから。
his grape-colored eyes were gentle and kind. There was not one blemish in them, which was why I was compelled to ask. Does that mean you don't want to return to the surface?
そうなるね。
Okay, we can say Yomi. I'm fine with that. I like Yomi better anyway. Hearing his reply made the insides of my stomach cold.
経緯はどうであれ、僕はこの読みがとても気に入
It's
ってる
fine.
から。
I can live down here too. It's just I have to go up for work sometimes. I see.
むしろ鬱陶しい色相に縛られない分、住み心地はいいと思っているくらいだ。つくよみもカメリアも僕に優しくしてくれるしね。
I recalled the time when he was winding Camelia's spring. He's right. If he was that close to Camellia, she'd be so sad if he went away. Yeah. I didn't even think of that. Of just being sad and restless for no reason.
それに君だってこの読みがなかなか快適な場所だと思い始めてない？
I mean, well, I tried as hard as possible to see what was inside my mind. Sorry if you can hear it, puppy's having a dream. What was underneath all of my thoughts? I certainly wouldn't say I dislike Yomi. If I had to make a choice, I'd say I like it. Which is why I have no intention of telling you that Yomi is a horrible place you should escape. And worse, without you, who will pick up Camellia and rewind your spring? But my lips shook a bit. I was scared to look at his eyes. I wasn't saying anything embarrassing. I think I just don't like the idea of you being treated like a criminal when you did nothing wrong. Yeah. You're not a bad person. Of course I understand Haku is a disease that should be feared and avoided at all costs. Even so, it's not like they created it. I don't get it. I just want people like Doma to know that you're a good person. He stared at me silently. His deep purple eyes were fixed on me. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have interfered when I never asked how you felt about it, Yosuga. I really need to learn to control myself.
なぜ僕が悪人ではないと言い切れるの？
Because you helped her? I held my breath hearing his unexpected response.
僕はもうずっとこの読みにいて地獄太夫と名乗って。
Oh, you named yourself that? Okay.
君が何も知らないだけで何百人も騙したり殺めたりしているかもしれないよ。
Yeah, please don't say that, man. Colors. Please don't say that. My heart was confused despite my response. I didn't know him well enough to refute what he said. All I knew was that I learned from others in my search for the truth. All the other guys said he's good guys, so.
君が真っ白だからついいじめてみたくなった。
I don't know how we managed that since we're pale already. What other color could I be exactly? She's like, I don't have color in my skin anyway. His eyes narrowed slightly without a word. It was a joke. You can laugh. Well, I'd better get going.
あれ？僕に何か用事があって来たんじゃないの？
Well, I didn't have a real reason for coming. I just wanted to see his face and hear his voice. She likes him. I'm sorry, I completely forgot what I wanted to ask you about. Now then, if you'll excuse me. You made me uncomfortable. We're leaving. What is wrong with me?
Kiki? Kiki?
Let's go check on the litter box, Daifuku. Can't handle him. After confirming the box was empty, I left the bathhouse. As I took a casual stroll towards the plaza, a certain figure caught my attention. What is he doing here? Under the moondial was Asuha sitting on the ground. It looked like he had a set of shoe shining tools spread out in front of him, but he was reading a book intently. Asuha!
あ、こんにちは。
We
さ
shall.
っきはどうも。
I'm gonna adopt you. You're adorable. I see you got a nice business. That's great. Could you shine my shoes for me?
もちろんピカピカにするよ。ではまずこの台に足を乗せてください。
You and me, Yasuga and I will adopt you. You'll be our first child. Sure. You know, I really appreciate it. I remembered what Yasuga told me earlier as I looked at Asuha holding his brush. I heard you wanted to become a doctor.
ヨスガだね。
Of course it was.
でも黒羽先生には内緒にしておいて。いつか驚かせるんだ。
Okay, I promise. I have to admit, it's really impressive that you're preparing for the future already.
読みでは男なんて役に立たないってサンズのババが言うんだよ。だから
Grandma Sticks? Oh, Baba.
そう呼ぶと怒られるんだけどね。本名はごめん知らない。
Not her real name.
水路の奥の方に船の家があるんだよ。おばばはそこで暮らしてる。
You awake now, puppy?
悪い人ではないかもしれないけど怖い
Yeah,
人だよ。
she's got the old woman like nagging going on. Grandma Sticks. As in the river Styx from the story? What an awful nickname. Wonder what she means by what she said about Yomi Men. I don't know, let's go visit Grandma Sticks. Or Charon. Is that her name is? Charon? Her name's probably Charon. Asuha quickly polished my shoes as I pondered over this Grandma Sticks person.
はい、これでいかがでしょうか。
Hey, the puppy's awake. Thank you, Asuha. Thank you. They're so shiny now. Here you go.
ありがとうございます。今後ともごひいきに。
Asuha carefully tucked the coin into his pocket, then gave me a good stare. What is it?
いえ、
What, kid? Is something the matter?
でもきっと怒られるから。
What? Now I was really curious what he wanted to say. Yeah, what do you want? Don't worry, I won't get angry. What does he want to say?
ね。
Oh, yeah. At least you asked.
その髪ほんの少しだけ触ってもいい？
Sure. I mean, at least he asked. Like, okay. So story time. Sorry. When I was in high school, not even before high school, like, for some reason, people would just touch my hair. I don't even know why. I was like the crap, and some of my friends would do it too. But that was like reading, and I was like, why are you touching my hair? It was so weird. And then I had friends who wanted to like braid my hair and stuff, but like, just people would be like, touch my hair. It was so annoying. I was like, if you want to touch my hair, you have to freaking ask me. And I have to know you, because I don't know where your dirty ass hands have been. I don't want you touching my hair, you know. And so I got into a habit of I wash my hair every day because of that. Because I know people say you're not supposed to wash your hair every day, but I have to because it's just like it's just a habit from then. So at least this kid asked. Yeah, I had people touching your hair. Ask before you touch hair or anything. Don't be upset when people say no because it's weird. I felt a bit nervous about his sudden request, but Asuha's eyes were no different from earlier. He looked at me like I was some kind of treasure. Sure. I crouched down a bit and he hesitantly reached out to me. He gingerly touched my hair ends.
Oh,
he thought it was
ice. ないんだね。
Why would it be cold? Huh, cold? What do you mean?
ごめん。
They thought it was made of like
これには
snow or
順番
something?
があって。ヨスガが言ってたから。
What did Yasuka say? That's what I want to know. Hearing his name made my heart jump. What did he say?
お姉ちゃんの髪が雪みたいに真っ白でとても綺麗だって。
He's saying things behind your back. Ooh. I can feel my heart leap again.
だからもしかして触ったらすご
It
く
was an
冷たい
analogy.
のかなって。
Oh, you sweet summer child. It's an analogy.
でも俺は雪の本物を見たことはないんだけど。
Get some ice and like pulverize the crap out of it and throw it on the ground, and that's snow.
ヨスガはかき氷みたいなものって言ってた。
See, Yasuga and I are like on the same wavelength right here. Yasuga is me. Shaved ice? Yes, you can say that. I replied with a smile that seemed to burst forth out of nowhere. My heart was filled with a swirl of emotions. Yasuga has never seen snow before. I doubt it would snow down here in Yomi. No, there's no clouds down there. Of course, that also meant they had never seen the real sun before. It was beyond the disheartening clouds of thought, something shone brilliantly in my mind. Yasuga's hair is pretty.
お姉ちゃんの髪が雪みたいに真っ白でとても綺麗だって。
He's a shy one. I love the shy ones. They're cute. Yasuga said that? Really? I should say it to her face. He's never told me himself. I wondered what he thought of me. I began to worry about it and couldn't seem to calm down. He's never said it in person before, has he? I didn't miss him saying that, right? I might have just heard something that I wasn't supposed to hear. And that is why you be careful what you tell children, because they will just tell anyone. But now that I knew, there's something I need to do, so I have to get going. Thank you for the shoe shine. Bye, kid.
またね。
I will adopt you with Yasuga. I'll marry Yasuga and we shall adopt you. Because you're adorable. Alright, goodbye, my son. I'm gonna call him my child now. I have adopted him in my mind. Cute. He's adorable. What am I doing? Of course I wanted to see Yasuga again after hearing that, but I'm gonna say to him, so I heard you like my hair. My legs were heavy as I tried making my way to the bathhouse.
Olympia-sama, omachi o!
I am a woman on a mission. Don't talk to me right now, Hana. Suddenly, I heard Masuhana call out to me from behind. Oh?
いきなりお引き止めして申し訳ありません。
No, that's fine.
ただ、先日のことをお詫びしたくて。
It's another day, another person being afraid of me. It's fine. It's no problem. I just forgot something at the bathhouse. That's why I was going there.
そうでしたか。彼女からユウスゲからお詫びをことづかっております。
Oh, no problem.
私の失礼を何卒ご容赦ください。決してあなた様のせいではありません。
What's her fault? I don't get it.
手紙を届けていただいたこと、心より感謝しております。
No problem. Oh, so then she was the one who wrote that letter to the yellow.
そうです。王のご両親に宛てたものと聞いております。
Oh, so she must be one of the ones that were. Masuhana paused for a moment, looking down. Masuhana?
オランピア様も驚かれたことと思いますが。
For what? For freaking out?
彼女を許してやってください。
Used to it. It's another day, another person being afraid of us. Whatevs.
実は彼女はつい最近読みに来たものなんです。
Oh.
なんでも病で髪の色が変わってしまったとか。
Just because her hair, can't they just dye it? I never heard of a disease that could change a person's hair color.
私も詳しくはわからないのですが、そのせいで誰かに姿を見られるのを
It's probably a very
ひど
pretty
く嫌
color.
がるのです。
Like if she's yellow, maybe it was like a strawberry blonde or something.
ただ、あまりにも塞ぎ込んでいるのも
Maybe
良
it's
く
turned
ないと
white.
思い、
She got haku.
昨日少し散歩でもと連れ出したのですが。
I could tell Masahana was hesitant to continue.
あなた様に非は全くございません。
Wait, are they blaming her for what? I see. I try to remember Yosuga from yesterday. I didn't recall seeing the color of her hair. Yeah, she was all wrapped up. Her face and head were completely hidden under her scarf and hood.
あの後、ユウスゲはずっと悔いておりました。どうかお許しを。
Still find it funny that the kanji's all smeared out on the buildings. I'm not angry in the slightest. Now that I understand, I'm more worried about her.
そうですね。ただ、今は時が癒すのを待つしかないのだと思います。
Poor girl. I nodded quietly in response. The fear she displayed wasn't directed at me. It was directed at herself. I hope the day comes soon that I can see her smile.
私も祈っております。 ユースゲはオランピア様に憧れているんですよ。舞台のこともいろいろと話してくれました。
Really? I'm somewhat embarrassed.
海から眩しい日が昇るあの瞬間が本当に美しいのだと。もう見ることは叶わないけれど、ずっと心に刻んでおくと。彼女の話を聞いていると、私まで上に行ったような気持ちになります。できるなら私も一度。
Let's get a stage down here and she shall perform it for everyone to see. Masahana looked away in shame.
なんでもございません。今のは忘れてください。そうそう、よもぎも返事を喜んでおりました。
I felt helpless as she forced a smile on her face. But there was nothing I could do right now to bring her to the surface. I'm glad to hear it. Please let her know I can deliver any more letters she wants to write. I know. By the way, Masahana, do you know the person called Grandma Sticks?
ええ、勝山様ですよ
Katsuyama.
ね。
Okay. I've only just heard about her, but I'm a bit worried.
何かありました？
One of the boys told me she said that the men of Yomi are good for nothing. I could tell Masahana wasn't happy to hear that, no. She gave an obvious frown that seemed so unlike her graceful demeanor.
勝山様はお産婆さんですから、そんな冗談をおっしゃったのでは。
A midwife?
忘れてしまった方がよろしいですわ。
She helps babies be born. Oh, okay. Something isn't right at all. I could see she was smiling, but there was something awkward about it.
では、私はそろそろ失礼します。お引き止めして申し訳ありませんでした。
Yeah, midwives are supposed to help with the birthing of children. With that, Masahana quickly walked away. I wanted to stop her to ask a bit more about it, but I didn't want to involve her unnecessarily. Here I go again, butting into people's business, even when I'm not a resident of Yomi. Probably know nothing at all about Yomi or even Yosuga.
お姉ちゃんの髪が雪みたいに真っ白でとても綺麗だって。
I twirled a bit of my hair around my finger. It was white just as it had always been. Hey Fuku, I think we should head home.
キキ。
The truth is that I live on the surface. I'm merely an outsider to the people of Yomi. So getting myself involved in their affairs is...
でも、
Yeah.
僕は大丈夫だから。
I made my way back to Yomotsu Hirasaka, feeling helpless. Sorry, I'll get used to it, I swear. And feeling like I don't belong here. Yeah. Alright. Still. And the sun. Alright, so I'm gonna call it. This is fun. So much drama. It's good though. I like this. Alright. Anyway, I'm enjoying this. So I'm gonna call it here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.